So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Chance! Oh, classic Batistuta!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That has been slung wide. Bakasetas is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Played into space. Simicas tries to clear. And this is Batistuta, surely! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi in acres of space out wide. He rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Distributed tidily, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chips it through. Vlachodimos gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That has been cut short. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, no joy this time. Corner it is. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In he goes again! Greece have the chance to go the other way. And that's a throw-in. Over to the left. Bakasetas stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space, and it's been played through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, just skips past his man. Decent chance! He's got a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Gol de Grecia, convertido en el minuto 34, número 14.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Messi. And it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Denilson tries to pass it through. A lot of shot at goal! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good ball. Donadoni! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Simicas. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Argentina are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Argentina are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Here we go again. Costa Curta cuts it out. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bacacetas. Gets into some space. And that's played in low. That's going to go a long way.
Greece clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Argentina are having a ball here. Now he's off and running.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bacacetas. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Khan. Mavropanos.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Threads one in. Danielson gets into a good position. Nice interception, well timed. Taken back almost at once. And the counter is on. Oh, there's a probing ball. He welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Simicas. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20. Número 9. Entran número 11. Número 13.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Could move up a gear here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he welcomes it in. Khan claims comfortable. Well, they can break here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! And this is Batistuta. Chance for a shot! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Número 18.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Número 10. Messi. Entran.
And it's with the keeper.
Número 14.
Argentina have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Tries a shot! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Número 5.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there. Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tsimikas. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's taking no chances there. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So off he goes. He was the star turn, and he's being received accordingly.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Played into the box. Park Ji-sung! And he's missed it. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Señoras y señores, está
Well, that's it
prohibido
for tonight's
estacionar
match, so it
alrededor
just
del
remains for
estadio.
me to thank Jim
Utilicen
Beglin
el
alongside me.
estacionamiento.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a promising position. That'll be a throw. Somewhat off target, and he whips it in. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pass is just off target, and he's there to clear it. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away, Donatoni. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Donatoni probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played out to the right. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on. Adeyemi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Adeyemi. Musiala. Now it's Havertz. Adeyemi! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Rudiger is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Kimmich. Spread it left. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Batistuta. Shot, surely! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 18.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Stiller. And here's Wirtz. And he's picked it up out wide. Howson. Roberto Carlos. And it's Griezmann. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Kimmich. Now who's going to be first to this? Danielson receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Griezmann gets into some space. Donadoni!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Wirtz. Rao. Now it's Musiala. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind. That has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now that's well seen too. Pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Hit into the middle. Opts to play it back. Musiala. Knocks it into space. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Musiala gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through? Batistuta receives it in a wide position. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Wirtz. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Batistuta. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's enough.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Argentina, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Shapes to shoot! A whisker away from making it 4.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
This is their second corner of the game. He gets big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Kimmich. Well, that looks a decent ball. Griezmann with the cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Raum. That's Wirtz. Wirtz proves just a little bit too strong. Griezmann. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? Howson did well to emerge. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, good take in a good area. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Argentina are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Wirtz gets into a good position. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 59 minutes is number 7.
The manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's got tall. They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
60 minutes is number 18.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Argentina grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he helped.
Batistuta! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Argentina are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Argentina making consecutive changes here. David Villa coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And here's Musiala. Argentina have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. It's a pretty loose pass. And they can counter here. And he's being shifted off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Stiller. Adeyemi. Xabi Alonso cuts it out. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. David Villa in acres of space out wide. And he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Havertz. Nicely weighted ball. It goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 11.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Tries to pass it through. That looks a... And Stoichkov! It's hit the crossbar. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And here's Wirtz. And he's had it nicked away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Wirtz. He is through here. And this is Goretzka. And that's played in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Argentina do have a chance to counter here. That ball looks a good one. That's tidy. He's had a shot! And that's past the post. Andri. Raum. Now it's Wirtz. Now, can they get him away? And this is Goretzka.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Batistuta, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
For our charity fund.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response.
La alineación de
Antoine
Argentina.
Griezmann, do we
Número
still
10,
consider him, Jim, the face of French
Messi.
football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. The action has already started. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Perisic. Budimir. Kramaric.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Donadoni. And this is Batistuta. Shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Baturina. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Griezmann. And it's Modric. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Modric. Guardiola. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi gets into a good position. Header! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Croatia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Griezmann.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Played into space. Danielson. Messi. Perisic. Now it's Kramaric. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Griezmann. Spread out to the left. Now the ball in. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Point-blank header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Griezmann. Looking to play him in. He's found... And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Schutalo. Now Modric. Juranovic. And it's Bachurina. Out to the left it goes. And it's Perisic. It's going to be another throw. Now it's Perisic. Costa Curta. Batistuta. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's in a great position here. Played. He rises! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Griezmann. It's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Modric. Kramaric. Shifted it to the flank. Perisic. Flashes it across. Deftly away. Xavi Alonso. Well, they could break here. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Griezmann! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played out to the right. Costa Curta. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. Donadoni! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's in plenty of space here. Bullish header! Really well taken goal. Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Schutalo. Now Modric.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Kramaric.
reglamentario.
Well read, nice interception. He's away! It's Kovacic! Xavi Alonso. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Número 18.
first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Argentina utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Danielson with a beautifully timed run. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Perisic. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's been won straight back. And it's Kovacic. Played out towards the right wing. Baturina. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Kramaric. Now it's Budimir. That has been slung wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a chance! They've scored! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Convertido en el minuto 55. Número 11.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Perisic. Schutalo. Over to the left. That's Perisic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos. Nice-looking ball. Danielson looking to run onto it. And it's Griezmann. Spread it left. Now the delivery. Oh, well played, well played. This looks promising. Donadoni. Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Budimir. Pinches it off him. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's been played through. Argentina can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
In again. That's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta, who does have an assist to his name. Shot could be on. Griezmann! It's loose. Oh, he's been... And another try! No mistake! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Número 18.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Número 22. Número 9.
Petkovic.
Número 11.
He's looking
Número
wide.
13.
Whatever happens,
Número 14.
that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Un cambio.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
it's Petkovic, nicely spread. Now it's Vlasic.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos does really well there, strong defending. So much time and space here. Shot at goal! And that's past the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10.
So there's going to be another change here.
Número 7. Entran número 21. Número 8.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tries a measured ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's having a shot! Kovacic, Modric, Petkovic, that's a little off target. Foot in, now it's Kovacic. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's that, the end. Argentina can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Batistuta gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.